Why, hello there. It's been a while since I made a video. Today I'm going to just do a quick little news update. I've been pretty busy for the past couple of months with a couple of projects. I'm on the the cusp of actually moving to a different operating system because Windows 7 is pretty much been deprecated. So yeah, it's been a busy couple of months. As you may have noticed on my Twitter account, there's been some, guess it's called X now, not Twitter. I have several updates for an application called DSBS and Ping3, which I'm going to explain in this video. Yep, I'm moving and to a different operating system, and it's going to be not Windows this time around. I decided to move to a Linux distro because, well, I want to kind of spread my wings. Plus, I haven't used Linux in like 15 years as a daily driver, so it might be fun. And that's the kind of the main reason why I'm moving. And I needed some tools for it because I'm kind of used to how Visual Studios does it. Compile stuff. And so yeah, that's pretty much what my goal is. I'll show you the repo for it. It's located at good old GitHub. DSBS is currently at version 1.0.1, which I released pretty recently, like 2 weeks ago. What DSBS does, it's a build system. It helps you build, say, an application, for example. It basically takes the GNU compilers and it makes it easier to kind of manage your project. I am using the same kind of terminology that Microsoft uses for Visual Studios. I'll show you a solution file real quick, just to kind of get this straight. You create a solution file with it, and this solution file acts like a container for a number of projects. The big difference between DSBS and the internal Visual Studios build system is that it's sequential, which basically means the first project that you have in this list will be the first one that gets compiled. So that's one limitation, which I want to fix in the near future. But yeah, it works quite well. And the other project I've been working on, let's go to repos, is a pong clone, which I'm going to call it Ping3. Ping3 is basically, it's a, and you might be wondering why it's just Ping3. What happened to 2 and 1? Well, the first game and the second game came out roughly 16 years ago. A very long time ago. It was when I was going to a vocational school to do both network engineering and programming, and I was daily driving Linux at the time, and I made those two games and released them to a buddy of mine. So now that I'm going back to Linux, I decided just to why not just make the third game for this which this would be the first time first time I've recreated this in about 16 years, give or take. And I'll show that off once we get to the testing computer that I have set up, which hopefully OBS works. It's kind of a cheap laptop from Walmart. It only cost me like $199, I believe. I'm surprised that it actually runs as well as it does. because it has an Intel integrated card, which I'm actually shockingly surprised by the drivers that Intel has. They're actually really good, but it's still not really that fast compared to the Windows 7 machine. All right, we're gonna be moving to that computer right about now. Oh man, this screen is completely black. Oh no. Oh no, what have I done? I forgot to press a button. There we go. So what is this? This is not Windows. Where's my start bar? Activities. That's kind of cool. Yes, welcome to the laptop. I'm currently running, I believe, let me go to settings real quick. Let's see here. A boot. I'm running Debian 12 on an HP laptop, 4 gigs of RAM, and yeah, my Windows machine is way faster than this thing. And I've had some weird issues with it. If I were to bring up system monitoring real quick, monitor. For some reason, it's already running at 2.3 gigs, which basically means I need to figure out a way to update this laptop. It's gonna be fun. Oh well. Let's get back to this. I'm going to. There you are. Alright. Let's go to code. And I'm going to show you, I guess, ping. Quick. For right now, there's nothing really much going on. Let's hope this doesn't crash, because I am running the video system. Ping3. As you can see, it's good old Pong clone. Right now there's no AI, and you can't collide with the balls. I'm testing kind of a different way to handle multiple balls instead of just one ball. Uh-oh. Fix this. Excuse me. And that's pretty much what I've been working on. So let's go back to this. As you can see, I'm using DSBS for this little project. So how to use DSBS if you want to compile the whole project. Let me just go back to monitor. I'm still yeah. Let's just do P basically specifies a project, so let's do Ping3. And that's all you have to do. And I will exit this real quick after this compiles. What was that? I'm not gonna worry about it. There we go. This compiles like that. So, that's pretty much Ping3 for the moment. It's going to be much better soon. So let's close this folder, and we're going to start a new project real quick. I don't trust this thing. I can stay like that. Let me go to file. Look here, and in my documents, start new test project. Test already exists. Alright, let's go to my DSBS folder, and what we're gonna do, I think is in version 2, I believe. Do I have open? Nope. bin. And what you have to do is just copy all these files that the DSBS creates to your directory that you want to use. So that. Back to code, and we're going to open. I'm really liking GNOME's. Really liking GNOME now. It's so fluid. It's way nicer than Windows. Alright, let's just open here. I'm going to have a folder, and we're just going to create a couple new directories. Bin, object, and source code. That's all we have to do here. And we could also make a, let's just make a project called hello. And an object, we're going to put hello. Alright. After that, the next thing you want to do with DSBS is create a solution file, which is going to be solution.json. And we need a type, which is going to be a solution file. The version, which currently is just going to be 2. And we need projects. We have one project here, so the name is going to be hello. And let me look at another file quick, because I need an example. Yeah, my memory is terrible. So I guess we'll look at this one. Gedit. Make sure that it's behaving itself. Yeah, I'm not going to complain. It's not too bad. And I'm just going to close you real quick because we're working on this file. If you hear any ruffling, there's been some mice in my house, and they're being a nuisance. Yeah. Alright, then type, which this is going to be executable. There's other types. There's static for like a static library, and shared for shared libraries. So, but we won't get that into here. We need the profile, which profiles are going to be located in your this folder right here. The profile. We're going to use the GNU compiler, and it's going to be the C++ one. You don't have to worry about too much about these because they're internal. So DSBS config profile GNU and g++.profile.json, and you have to go away. And next one is bin dir, which is where the files will go to. They're going to be in bin. Sources specifies basically your source and object directories, and for ours it's going to be in hello, which I'm actually going to add a new file, which is going to be in main.cpp, and which can do some basic hello world app main int argchar arg and return 0. Our source file. Let's go back to this. This will be an array of objects. God, I can't do anything good right now. This is why I don't typically do coding live. See, because I'm not very good at it. Obj dir. Obj hello. Oh yeah. If you use this, always add this dash in front of it. Alright. After that,
include dires, which we don't have any, so we can just keep it empty. Libs, libdires, basically your location for your libraries. We don't need any of these right now. Libs is basically your libraries that you include. We don't need any of these. Compiler options, which actually we do need because I like having C++ 17. So C++ 17. The archiver is your archiving application, like R. I'm debating if I want to keep this in there because there's not really that many options you need for that. And your linker options. We don't have any right now. Okay, that's pretty much all you need to do here. So, after that, we have our source file. And the next thing you have to do here is simply, well, let's build this up a bit and make sure the memories looks good. Alright. The only thing you need to do here is simply open up your terminal. And you just type in DSBS. Wait. What? Let me make sure. I probably broke some. Probably did something stupid. No, I did. Sources. There we go. td bin ls and what? I love DSBS. It's so much easier than. It's one of the easiest built-in systems I've ever used. It does what I want. I just point to a directory that has source files. It will compile to object files and then output to a final executable. It does it for everything. This is what took me so long. This is why I've been gone for 2 months, because I've been working on this monstrosity. And I freaking love it. Now, technically, this DSBS.v is at version 1.0.2, but yeah, this is what I've been working on. And I love it. It does its job perfectly. Oh, man. And if you look at the profiles here, cross basically means cross compilers. So I don't even have to leave Linux to compile Windows applications anymore. I can just stay on Linux, cross compile it, and it will work on Windows with all the correct DLL files. So yeah, this makes me insanely happy. So let's get back to the Windows machine.
And we're back at the Windows machine. Well, I hope you enjoyed us being in Linux land for a little bit. Yeah, I love DSBS. It's amazing. It does work on Windows, but there's some weird, strange issues with it. I'm thinking that it might be better to install it on the system rather than just include it to a directory, because it requires a bunch of DLL files. But yeah, I don't need to leave Linux whatsoever. I can just cross-compile an application to Windows and it should just work. That's pretty awesome. There's a bunch of additional features I want to add to DSBS while testing on Ping3. As you may notice, it takes some time to compile. You go back there, go to this one. Come on. Why being so slow? I don't know. Oh no. Twitter, or I mean X is working, but why not GitHub? What are you doing, GitHub? Did it crash? Oh no. What? Oh no. Oh no. I think GitHub just pooped itself. That's hilarious. Oh, here it is. What is up with you, GitHub? What happened? Oh no, this might be. Ooh. Ooh, not good. Did they just update it or something? Oh no. It's going real slow. I might have to uh just go back to my repos. I don't really care about anything else. Oh no. I think they just updated GitHub. Okay. Cool. This might take a while. So yeah, let's see here. Let's go back to my profile. Yeah. There you go. DSBS. What the heck was that? Yeah, now there's one thing to note about this, and it's that it's under 2 different licenses right now. It's due to some weird issues in Europe, and I don't know what's going on over there. So if you're from Europe, this project is under a GPL v3 license for the moment until everything calms down over there. But if you're everywhere else, it's just a Mint license. So download and take a look at it. I don't mind at all. And I guess this is it for this little news update. Sorry I haven't been talking too much. I'm very busy. My job is basically whooping me around right now, and that's just kind of how it is. You never escape adult responsibility. Oh well. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video. You all take care, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care, everybody.
Oh my god, I just realized something. I had more errors than that. Oh no. This should have been lib tires. This should have been options, not objects. This is why I don't do coding live. Well, y'all take care, and I'll see you in the next video, which will probably be me doing a much better tutorial over DSBS, hopefully. See you in that next video. Y'all take care, everybody.